In this video, traders, we're going to look at treating trading like a cup final. Stay tuned. Hey traders, a very warm welcome to you. Okay, so how about we look at trading in the analogy of a sports cup final. So a football cup final, or soccer if you're from the US, or football, American football if you're from the US, rugby, whatever it is, you get the point. Right, let's look at it in terms of how these guys who are at the very, very top of the game, regardless of what sport we're talking about, how do they get involved in something? And let's look and let's split things up into three. So number one, we've got pre-game. Number two, we've got in-game. And number three, we've got post-game. If you could imagine a team, what would they do pre-game? They'd be preparing for the game. How would they be doing this? How would we be preparing to trade? Number one, analysis. This is where we would analyze what we're going to do in the game, i.e. what we're going to do in the trade. What's the strategy for the trade? What trade are we actually looking to do? Are we going to do some screening for the stocks? In other words, what's the best type of strategy and the best type of play for this specific opponent, i.e. what market conditions have we got? What's the best trade for us? Our pre-market assessment if we're day trading, planning out the trade. What's our risk going to be in the trade? What are we going to do if X does this? Where are we going to buy? Where are we going to sell? What plays are we going to take if we get a free kick? All this kind of stuff. Very, very similar, guys, to the pre-game briefing or preparation that players do. And if you think about it, right, just think about this in terms of timescale. This in-game is so small compared to the pre-game and the post-game. And this is the important analogy. Pre-game, these guys are training. We should be studying, preparing, getting ready, getting our strategies done, getting our risk management, getting our trading plan, doing our screening, doing our analysis. All that stuff is pre-game. A big part of the success is pre-game. Nobody just comes from the pub and goes straight into an in-game, unless you're playing Sunday football, of course, but nobody at the top of their game goes straight from the pub to playing a game of football, or straight out of bed to playing a football. And unfortunately, a lot of traders think they can come straight out of bed and go straight into in-game, come straight from the pub, hopefully not, and going straight into trading. But you get the point. This is a lot of preparation. So now the whistle goes, the market's open, we're about to place a trade. Either if we're day trading or swing trading, it's the same thing. Entering and monitoring the trade. So now we're pulling the trigger based on our filters and our trigger criteria. Part of this is pre-game. Now we're moving to in-game to actually placing that order. We place the order. Hopefully we're doing it exactly as we plan to do it. Everything's going nicely now. We're adding our conditional orders, our stops, our limits, our scales. We've got our trading plan. We know our plan. But of course, as with any type of planning, and as the famous boxer saying goes, everyone's got a plan until they get punched in the face. Same as in trading, everyone's got a nice plan until they start losing money, and then the plan goes out the window. That's when it shouldn't do. You should be relying then on your pre-game preparation. Hey, what am I going to do? My stop, the market starts going in my favor. Where am I going to move my stop to? How am I going to scale out the position? Where am I going to move my limits to? What am I looking at that might make me change my mind about this trade? How regular am I looking at it? Every day, every week? What's my plan for this trade? What else do I need to review? Is there anything else? Do I need to adjust my portfolio? Have I got too much risk? Have I got too little risk? Where's the risk in the trade? Is there any tail risk I haven't seen? All this kind of stuff, you're prepared for it, you know, and now you're just actually executing what you said you were going to do. Right, trade's done, trade's closed, trade's won, or trade's lost. Whistle's gone. You've won the game, you've lost the game. Now comes the post-game, you're reviewing performance. Now guys who are at the top of their game with sports are going to be reviewing videos. They're going to be there for hours, freeze framing it, moving it forward, saying, why were you in that position? Great that you were there, excellent tackle there, now why did you do that? You guys, yeah, they're going to be dissecting it because they want to have this feedback loop that allows them to improve for their pre-game next time, just like we do as traders. We want to review our performance. So we're going to log our trade. Obviously the buy, the sell, we're going to log how far it went against us, all the metrics that are useful for us as traders. We're going to review the entry. Was it in line with our plan? How do we adjust it? How did it differ? Was it any good? Were we late? Did we pull it early? How did that go? Same with the exits. Did we have the right exit? Did we hold it a little bit too long, a little bit too early? Did we get spooked out of the position? Did we have too much size? Did we add too soon? Adds and scales. Did we scale too early? All this kind of stuff. And also looking at it in not just hindsight and saying, well, the market shot up and you only took 50 pips out of the thing, it went up 100. we know that we're doing it based on our preparation. So we start to have this feedback loop. The more trades we do, the better we get at doing this. Where's the room for improvement? Most importantly, don't forget, guys, where's your praise? Give yourself the praise. Don't always beat yourself up by not doing things perfectly. It's almost impossible to do things perfectly. Praise for good aspects. That's a big one to remember. And then we have this feedback loop. So we're starting with our pre-game. We then get better and better at this, which leads us to get better in our in-game, and we're going to get better at our post-game. We get better and better and better. And what does that do? This means that we win more games, i.e. we have more profitable trades, we have more success, and our account balance hopefully starts to show the fruits of our labor by doing this whole process time and time again and spending the time in this zone and in this zone far more than we are in this zone. All right, guys, that is treating trading like a cup final.